Okay.
Hey y'all.
Hey, today we are super excited to tell you about something very super. Tell you something new that we have from Gallagher.
Yes. So we've been partnering with Gallagher for
several years.
4 years, I think.
I think it's been close to 4 years.
Yeah, close to 4 years. And all of their products that we've tried are far and above other products that we've tried.
And we were using Gallagher before we partnered with them.
Yes, we were.
So they're a tried and true trusted product. Prior to partnering with them, we only will promote something that we really believe in and we actually use. So
yeah, so we don't want you to waste your money on a product that's inferior, just like we wouldn't want to. So that being said, the newest thing we've gotten from Gallagher is their S30 Solar Energizer. It has a lithium battery and it requires way less hours of sunlight to keep the battery charged. It's got some kind of intelligence, I don't know, inside it that
smarter than us.
Yeah, it basically stores power for when it needs it. It saves it back somehow to cloudy days, nighttime. It keeps your fence charged hot. And basically, we've had it. You can look at it and see we've been putting it through the paces. We've tried it.
We tried it out before we told you guys about it because we wanted to give it a fair trial so we could actually give you a fair review on it.
Yes.
Let you know how it works.
Exactly. So we're going to show you some of the applications. I think we've used it on our cattle fence, which is this application we'll show you. We used it on our garden fence. We've used it on our chicken fence, and we've also used it around our bees. So 4 uses that we've tried. I'm sure you could use it for other things. It also keeps our dogs in the chicken fence, so that's 5 things. So
yeah, technically.
So anyway, we have it set up here on a T-post, and it basically you can set it all different angles on the T-post depending on which way the sun is facing. It has different locks. It just kind of locks in to face us. Yes. It faces south.
Yeah.
So, because
I did want to point out too, like when you were saying that it has the thing where it stores energy and all of that, we have had a lot of super cloudy days. It's been the weirdest spring, late spring, early summer
it really
that we have ever had, and it's been a lot of rain, a lot of clouds, and then of course we've had this smoke and all that from all the fires in Canada. So we have definitely seen it work even through having not the best sun exposure to keep it charged. It's continued to work consistently.
Exactly. It's great. And we also have the smaller version of this, the S20. And this is just a more powerful version. It's 0.3 joules. The S20 is 0.2. We also have an S200 Gallagher Solar Energizer, which is 2 joules. And that thing is... it's worth its weight in gold. Yeah. I've used it on about everything here. Yeah. So basically, our application here, we just got polywire ran, and we're using it to reclaim some of this old pasture behind me. It used to be pasture and really nice, but over the years, before we had bought this farm, it had gotten just overgrown. It wasn't really being grazed on, so we're just using it to reclaim this and clean this area up.
Let the cows clean it up.
Let the cows do the work for us, yeah. That's this application. I want to show you kind of how the charger works now. If you hold the camera, babe.
Yep.
So, let me take it off of here. It has a simple on and off knob on the back of it. That's on. You can see the light blinking. If there was an issue, it would be blinking red right here. I haven't seen it blink red because I haven't had an issue yet. And the bird poop, obviously, where we've been using it. And I'm going to turn it back off so I don't accidentally shock myself. So you can see all these little fins in here. That's all the different angles. Is it showing them?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all the different angles you can attach it to a T-post. Now this T-post is kind of mangled. We've used it probably 4 or 5 times in different places, but it still sets on there to face southward like I want it to. This is your hot wire. It disconnects to your wire or your hot lead. Ground disconnects. I just put it to a T-post. Works just fine. So that is just one way of using this charger, and that's kind of the basics of it. I mean, it's super light. I mean, you can rattle it around. Nothing rattles like some of the... I'm not even going to talk about other chargers that I've used, but it is far superior for sure. Let's go look at another way we've used this. So we use this Gallagher S30 on our garden fence. It works great. We've got these 3 strands of Gallagher turbo wire ran to keep the deer out of our garden. That is just one application that we're using the Gallagher S30 for.
All right, another great use for the S30 charger is chickens.
Yes, we keep it. We've tried it on our chickens. This is what we're currently using it for right now. We've tried it on a lot of different things, as you've seen, but this is what our main use is for it right now. We've moved our chickens back up to our barn area, and we've got our livestock guardian dogs in here, and the solar charger, the S30, keeps everybody in, keeps them safe, doesn't get, sometimes with netting, because of the ground, it just touches the ground and it can drain a battery because it's constantly grounding. This one has been on here for weeks and is still charging and clicking and has plenty of power.
Plenty of shock power.
Yeah, because of the lithium battery, it requires a lot less daylight hours to charge, so it stays plenty hot. It's really nice.
And for those of you that keep a livestock guardian dog in with your chickens to keep them safe from hawks and whatnot, they will stay in the fence with the charger on. They're not going to go through it, so that's another bonus too. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone there.
Saving two birds.
Saving two
with
birds.
One fence charger.
With one fence charger.
Yes. Okay, the other place where I've utilized the S30 is my bee yard right here, and it has kept the bears out and the cows out. We do have a lot of bears on this farm.
And bears will totally destroy beehives.
Yes, we've seen as many as 7 bears in one day here, and that's a lot of bears. So I definitely am worried about the bears getting in my bees. So it has kept the cows out. You can probably tell the difference in the height of the grass in here versus where the cows are not, than out here. So, and it works really good. Jenna suggested that I show y'all how we actually hook the ground when I'm doing netting, and I can show you.
Or just the ring top post.
Or on a ring top post. I would hook my hot wire here and here on a ring top post. If I was using a netting, I would actually put the ground on the steel spike that goes in the ground and let it ground through that. Because I'm moving it a lot, that's the reason I do it that way. In a permanent install, I would use a permanent ground rod, actually drive something like 3 feet in the ground.
Yeah.
But being as I'm constantly moving my fences around, except for this one, I do a kind of a modified way to ground it, and it's always worked.
And this charger can be used, like you said, mobile. We move things around all the time, but if you have a stationary fence, just like a perimeter of a paddock or whatever, you can completely use that for that as well.
Yeah.
It works for both.
It's awesome. The other thing I wanted to say is, in my intro, I talked about I had the Gallagher S20. I was mistaken. It's the Gallagher S12 Lithium solar Energizer. It's a 0.12 joule charger. This is the S30, a 0.3 joule charger. And I don't know where I came up with S20. I don't even know if that's a thing that Gallagher has. I don't have one. I have an S200, the S30, and the S12. And I also have another Gallagher charger, solar Energizer, that we bought at a yard sale that's over 20 years old, and it still works as well. I don't even know what model it is, but it's still going strong, so I'm pretty happy with it. But anyway, I really can't say enough about this, and I don't want it to sound too salesy because I'm not a sales guy. I just want you to know, hey, it's a great product. I can vouch for the longevity of their products and the performance of their products. That's why we use them. So I don't think you could go wrong with it. So anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click the like button on this video, and also leave a comment below. Let us know if you have any Gallagher products, if you've tried them, what your thoughts are on them, or if you're thinking about trying them, or any questions, we'd be happy to answer them for you. So anyway, I guess we'll talk to y'all, see y'all in the next video.